Former Finance Minister Winston Jordan said the government should give each adult Guyanese resident $100,000. Jordan commented on the PNCR program facing the nation with host Marvin Williams. According to Jordan, this will avoid the confusion over what is a household.
To avoid this problem that is inherent in this issue about households, they should step back and say, listen, we're listening. They indeed got problems with this question about household. We are going to be giving, as I suggested on Thursday morning on Cam's table, $100,000 to Guyanese residents, adult Guyanese residents. That is easier.
According to Jordan, several systems can be used to identify persons eligible for the grant, and he mentioned the Guyanese Elections Commission database, the Guyana Revenue Authority, and the National Insurance Scheme. Last Thursday, President Afanadi announced that every household would receive $200,000 cash grant. However, his Vice President Barry Jagdeo later said the money will be distributed to Guyanese households. The distribution, he said, would not be immediate, but over a period of 5 months. The number of households to benefit is 264,000 according to Jagdeo. Jordan said the government needs to show how many of the 264,000 are Guyanese households.
Because a lot of people think a house is a household. Is that true? A house is not a household. And you don't go around and say, well, look, I passed the house and so on. Or I finished with the house. You might finish with the house. But you have not finished with the households.
In the building.
In the building.
Yeah.
That's just purely a physical structure called a house. But in that house, may be several households. But then again, what is the definition? What is the definition that the government is using? It is not 264,000. 264,000 is the census households that includes foreigners. All the foreigners in Guyana are counted at that particular point. Bangladeshi, Sri Lankans, Jamaicans, all the people working at the different international agencies and so on, they have households, they are counted on census day. So what is the figure for Guyanese households?
Release the census report, please.
That's where your question now comes in. Because it will be less than 264.
Jordan, who was finance minister under the coalition government, said while the measures may be popular, they are not based on any studies. According to him, a studied approach would have considered the cost of living crisis and the level of poverty which exists in the country. He also said the poorest within the society may not benefit from the grant.